Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh. This is awesome. How you guys doing?
Yeah.
We are so happy to have you here. One more time for our friend Kevin, please.
Yeah, Kevin, making miracles happen. Nice.
If you guys listen to The Consumers, that is his song that he wrote that we use every episode.
Better believe it, buddy.
Yeah, we're very proud to have him here. I am joined by Tim Convey.
Hi, once again for me. Thank you.
Also, Sean O'Brien.
Hi, Greg. Hi, guy. Hi, gang. This is great.
Sean is wearing the Nate Bargatze sweatshirt, the tour sweatshirt, sucking up to the big boss.
It's not true. It's not true, man. I'm a corporate guy, man.
Yeah.
Tim had it on 2 weeks ago, and you didn't run his mouth to him. So why don't you remember that? 2 weeks ago, he had the hat on?
I don't recall.
Yeah, nice talking.
He took shots. It's fine. But the big day.
Actually, he did take a shot.
Yeah,
You're right.
Did.
So.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Monster.
Thank you guys so much for being here. This is awesome.
Yeah, this
We've
is great.
never done this before. This is the first live one. It's a test, and hopefully it goes well, but no promises. We completely sold out this section right here. So, and you guys are a part of that. So thank you.
Tim.
Yes, Greg.
I wanted to talk to you about your Thanksgiving.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. But let's go to Sean first.
No. Yeah, it would be better to talk with me first. So.
Sean and I were just in Bloomington, Indiana, doing shows this weekend.
Yeah,
and
better believe it.
We had an incident. I don't know if you guys remember. On an episode several months ago, we talked about a time when Sean, he has a T-shirt that he sells that has a salmon.
It's a pretty shirt. It's a pretty shirt.
It's a nice
he likes
shirt.
It.
And he also does a bit, in the beginning of the show where he'll be like, I'm going to, and then at the end he'll be like, guys, remember that salmon bit? I got a salmon T-shirt. I don't know. This was several years ago. He sold the salmon T-shirt and everybody just stared at him because he had not done the bit.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Was it humiliating?
Somewhat.
He tore up the green room throwing stuff.
I did. Yeah, I have a temper. It wasn't good.
And then he did it again last night.
I did. And I wish it was a lie. And I'm glad we opened up with that story, Greg. That really warms my heart. No. I don't know, man. We talked about it, man. I mean, my brain. I got a broken head, and I think that's what maybe.
That's a medical term.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
Speaking of broken head, Randy wants you on the other mic, the guest mic, which I think is in between you guys. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
and that's not a reflection on anything you've done so far, but new mic. Maybe it's a fresh start for you.
Yeah. Sure. No, we got spares.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. Oh, and
right.
I mean, we didn't. I want to hear the story, but
Yeah. Let's.
Randy Cash is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Randy Cash. Our man, Randy. Okay.
We love him.
We do love him.
Sean, tell us.
So,
you want to explain it?
Yeah, dude. I mean, the bottom line is this, man. You said it. The joke didn't get told. So then I just run through my act, and then I pitch the shirt. And usually when people see the shirt, they're like, that's funny because it ties to the joke. Well, this time they're just all kind of staring at me, and I got cocky about it. I was like,
he berated the audience.
Yeah, I was like, you guys don't like salmon and fish? I was like, that's a you problem. I was like, I don't care. I'm proud of the thing. And then they did this kind of awkward, like, I guess we'll clap. I don't know. Does anybody know the context of this? And I'm like, weirdos. And then it really stewed on me. I'm sitting in the green room. I'm like, why did I get nothing on that? I was like, that shirt kills. And then I'm like, oh no.
How long did it take you?
About 46 minutes, but still. I was like.
I want to ask you this because when we were, I believe it was in Spokane. No, it was in Appleton, Wisconsin.
Yep, it was Appleton, Wisconsin.
And from what you told me, when you realized that happened, that time you started throwing food in the green room against the wall. You were so angry.
Listen,
you threw stuff. Did you do it this time, or were you able to control it?
Well, it wasn't as nice of a green room, so that was the problem. I didn't have a lot to throw. Was the issue there? So
gotcha.
I got a text by the way in the middle of this. We got a red alert, buddy. I did it again. I forgot to tell the joke. Jury's out on whether Greg's realized it or not. I don't know what to do.
That's the thing. He didn't. He didn't realize. So then he's doing. You were doing your callback to it, right?
I went up there and tried to sell your shirt,
and they wanted no part of it.
So Sean goes, do I bring it up? And I go, absolutely bring it up at the end of the show. Tell him and it'll kill.
Yeah.
And he's like, you were right.
Yeah, you were right. It did. And I told a story. I was like, guys, I'm dumb. You're smart. I didn't mean to yell at you. And I still sold like 4 of them. My people were like, here, man, we didn't even. Actually, one guy gave me $20. He didn't even want a shirt. He's like, just get better. Yeah. He's like, just use it. Get the old melon fixed, and we'll get you right. So, but out of that, man, we had a bang out weekend. That was a bang up weekend, right, Greg?
Yeah, I thought it was great, man.
Yeah, we got into 2 little altercations, but overall, a very positive weekend with you and I.
Did we?
Yeah, not even altercation, but you and I are passionate about our opinions, and we argue.
Yeah, I can't remember.
But we love each other, and I'm just glad that we're on hour 49.
Yeah. This guy also, his big thing of pride is his driving, and he's always available to drive. Couldn't make the call the day after Thanksgiving because you.
Yeah, well, we talked about that, man. I think I got that sleep apnea. So I don't think I've been sleeping for the last 26 years.
You want to add that to the list?
Say that again.
Sleep apnea, right?
What? That's your excuse for what?
Well, I'm just tired all the time, but I was like super tired. Like I was like more tired than usual.
You couldn't drive.
I couldn't drive. I was like, hey man, I mean, I can try, but it might not get us to the gig on time. And I mean, in fairness, by the way, it's a 4-hour drive. It's like, geez, Greg needs a.
I did it. I mean,
the guy needs a. He's like, you can't get through 4 hours by yourself. Kind of pathetic for a road guy. I'm just saying, man. Like, I love it. No, don't get me wrong. I love it, but I'm saying, like, that's like driving from here to Indianapolis and being like, unbelievable. Like, my spouse wouldn't share the trip. It's like, I think you got 240 miles.
Yeah,
you did a great job, man. No tickets. We didn't hit anything. Things were cooking, man. So proud of you, buddy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. The apnea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to add that to the list?
Of Sean ailments.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. You guys at one point, and I think we've covered this on the podcast, when we were in a worldwide pandemic and it was a thing that most people were getting, Sean called me on the phone and said, I'm pretty sure I have lupus. He said that. He said, I have lupus. And it's because, why? Just tell me why.
I had COVID.
No. He did have COVID.
Well,
I go, hey, did you test for COVID? He goes, no.
Well,
But who told you that you probably had lupus and you believed me?
Well, it was.
I did say lupus.
You did. I mean, we have to address him. There's no edits on this one, buddy. This is real. I
said lupus.
Rufus. They all get it, man.
It's a thing you get when you use a lufus. But you thought that you had lupus because a certain medical professional told you. Now, who was it?
The secretary.
The receptionist at the doctor's office told you that you probably had lupus.
Well, it could be one of the 8,000 possibilities. So I was like, all right, I'll go with that. And it wasn't, so we're good.
Tim,
my Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, no, you bet, buddy. I've been waiting to hear about it.
It was great. My in-laws were in town. They're still here. Shout out to my in-laws in the house right now.
That's a commitment. Staying on a Sunday.
So yeah, really, really busy, but it was fun. And then last night, Emma, my wife, and I went out to dinner. We got home, and my mother-in-law says, "Jack, we have 2 children. Timothy is 3, Jack is 1." And my mother-in-law says, "Jack got out of his crib," and we're like, "What are you talking about? That's not a thing that happens. The oldest one never gets out of his crib. What do you mean that one got out of his crib?" She's like, "I heard a thud. I heard him cry. I went up there. He was out." We're like, I don't know. But we checked the monitor. Sure enough, there's a video. It's making the rounds in the Funny Bone this afternoon.
It's insane. Yeah,
he completely climbed out of his crib and did a complete flip and
360
and landed flat on his back. So he's totally fine. You see him take a second to compose himself, and then he's crying, but it's really like an angry cry that he was inconvenienced. He starts crying and picks his stuff up, and that's about it. So that video, we'll share that video. I mean, I want to make sure he's okay for a few more days before that video gets out.
Yeah,
No, he.
If something does wind up, that's exactly.
Yes.
Child Protective Services.
But
thank you, Joanne.
He's he's doing great, but all I can think about as an oldest child with a brother who's 18 months younger is that for the rest of Timothy's life, he's going to hear about how his brother escaped his crib before he did.
Yeah.
Even though he's 2 years younger, and I can't stop thinking about it. So that video will live forever, but it'll go public at some point and you guys will enjoy it, but he's okay.
Yeah, it was a
good.
little terrifying.
Thank you.
Anything else that we need to know about?
From the weekend, not so much. I wanted to talk about our weekend, and we haven't gotten together since our weekend in Omaha. Greg and I were on the road.
That's right. Yeah,
we
you
did
guys were back up in
did
Nebraska.
shows, and Tim did a fine job there.
We had a great shows in Omaha. Shout out to everybody who came out. A lot of times the podcast. By the way, clap your hands if you've never heard our podcast before. You just got drugged here or something.
That is way too many people.
If you're not okay.
No, they won't get the inside jokes.
Well, it lets us know how much we need to contextualize everything. But everybody else, make some noise if you've listened to at least
let's go
5
the
to
other
6
way.
episodes.
Now we're talking.
There we go. So we'll.
My father is not clapping.
Neither is mine. Mine doesn't do it either. That's all right. But so a lot of times we'll start the podcast. Greg will comment on all of our hats. You haven't commented on my hat yet. This hat was a gift from some podcast listeners that came in Omaha. It is from their country club, and they wanted me to have it. So now I fear that's going to be a thing where people are bringing me country club.
Oh, it's over, buddy.
That's great.
Merchandise, which is totally fine with me. So shout out to this. What is it called?
Yeah.
That is the Platteview Golf
Plattville,
Club.
right?
That is the Platteview. I can read.
Plattview.
The Platteview
Golf Club in Nebraska.
Yeah. Just because I don't belong to a country club like you doesn't mean I can't read. The running gag is that Sean and I feel Tim is going to join a country club pretty quick. And it's very fortunate tonight because we can make this point. We think we have some members here that could probably speak to this. Emma is here somewhere, Tim's wife. Yes. Emma's back there.
There's a wife.
Now, Emma grew up, Mike and Debbie back there. You guys did have a country club that you belonged to. Is that right? Yes.
That's confirmed.
And Emma has made it clear that she would like to join a country club at some point. Is that true, Emma?
That is correct.
She said that is correct.
Yeah.
And
That is
do you have your
correct.
eye on a certain one?
Yeah.
Okay.
No?
Okay.
All right, guys,
Tim
our
is
topic
shaking
today
his
is
head.
Entenmann's.
Okay, I'm gonna say a number. It's 4 years, and Emma, you want to give me the over or under of when you guys will be joining that country club?
Less than 4 years.
Yes, the under. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I mean, frankly, with the
I believe I rest my case. Yes.
with the athletic ability that Jack exhibited flipping out of his crib last night,
Yeah,
I'm okay with him picking up a golf club early. I think it'll actually be.
I think that's more a gymnastics
It'll be all right,
situation.
yeah. But Omaha was great. If you listen to the podcast, you also know that Greg is giving me a lot of trouble about one time that I didn't come on stage at the end of the night because I was dealing with the consumer's magnets. And you better believe that in Omaha, and Sean, I wanted to share this with you.
Sure.
As he was wrapping up his set every night, I was on his heels, side of that stage, ready to go. I thought about hopping up during Flute Man a few times.
Yeah, man.
But I resisted. Was I not right on time in Omaha?
Greg, can we confirm or deny?
Yes, this is so much of like. I'm trying to think of an example.
I rest my case.
This is just he did his job. This is what he did. He did his job. And I mean a very easy part of the. When you mess it up once, it's unacceptable. Okay, and you, I think, did it once before, not with me.
How dare you bring that up?
You did it on this stage with Tommy Johnigan.
I don't know what you're talking about. No one knows who Tommy Johnigan is here.
This is crazy because all along I thought you were the biggest liar on the podcast.
Hey, now, come on. That's not true.
That's most improved, though. I was there every day in Omaha.
Dude,
I was sitting by the stage.
All right.
I need to tell a story very quickly.
What?
There's a guy that we have that has worked at this club for several years named Dan, and he's beloved. And Dan,
Oh, yeah.
Dan basically worked the box office, and he he has to work the money. Okay, sorry, Randy. Are we okay over here?
Yeah, Randy, we good?
So
okay.
Dan has to, at the end of the night, the money has to match up like whatever came in, and Dan regularly was off. I mean, 96% of the time,
maybe 98.
he was off. And one of the things was it was $20 to get in, and his bank was overdrawn by $367, which he was just off all the time. And one time he got it. He got it one time, and he went up to Matt Behrens, who runs this club, and said, "In your face." And Matt said, Dan, that's your job.
Yeah.
This is what this reminds me of. Like, you're getting cocky about doing something that every MC in the country did this year. You were the only dummy who wasn't there at the end of the show.
Hey, Greg, let me ask you this. Let me jump in here. What is the lesser of two evils? What's the worst? Is it me pitching a shirt without doing the bit, or Tim just out to lunch, not showing up? Like, what would you rather deal with?
It's you, Dubby.
All right, clear the air. I took a swing, guys.
Yeah,
I took a swing.
It's you, buddy.
I didn't expect the locker shoving to happen in front of an audience, but I kind
didn't either,
of
man.
like
He
it. I'm
still got
excited.
it, man.
It's such a dumb thing.
And then, Shawnee, one other thing for you in Omaha. It was at the Funny Bone, one of our favorite clubs, the Funny Bone in Omaha, and it's a new club, and so I hadn't been to the new room yet. And I don't know if you know this, and I don't think we've talked about this on the podcast. I was in the restroom there, the comedian's restroom at the club.
Yeah.
And there's a beautiful painting on the wall.
Is that right?
And I was informed that it was a Sean O'Brien
Yes, that's right.
original. Sean O'Brien had a painting phase. Do you want to talk about your painting phase? Because your work is featured at the Omaha Funny Bone.
Let's not get carried away, man. There's a big difference between painting and paint by numbers. And that is the truth. That's what I did during COVID. I did paint by numbers.
He's completely serious, but you were passionate about the paint by numbers.
I got into it, man.
And it looks awesome. I will say this. I mean, as bad as you are with numbers, I'm surprised that.
I figured you'd be more of a freestyle guy.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that numbers are involved and you're doing well with something, it's crazy.
But
I'll give you that, man.
It hasn't come up, but Sean painted. How many paintings would you say you did? Because there are two in my home, by the way. How many paintings have you done?
I think ballpark figure 9. Oh yeah, I stand by that.
You only did 9?
Maybe 14. I don't keep. I wasn't keeping
You guys
score.
remember what I said about numbers?
He's not wrong. Very low. That's called abstract, Tim. I'll give it to you. $50. But
give it to. It's already mine. You gave it to me.
I thought you were talking about the original. I think you had the original one. There's original. Never mind.
How is there an original paint by numbers?
I thought there was one I gave you.
No, I haven't. You gave that to me over COVID.
Yeah.
Does this mean that somebody's like, oh, that's a print of the paint by numbers? That's not an original.
I think it's even on the box it said ages 8 to 16. I'm like, oh man, I'm the worst. Very pretty though.
It's got a number at the bottom.
I want to say something about Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, let's talk about it.
You know, I guess all of us have had our own food issues at times.
I'm so glad you're. Go ahead.
And I've been doing pretty good, and I made pies. I don't do it every year, but I made 3 sweet potato pies and 3 pumpkin pies.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to eat
Don't
them.
clap for that. You didn't taste them.
Yeah. Jara, are you here? Yeah, were they good, Jara? Thank you. Yeah. So I made these pies, and I was like, I'm not going to eat them. I'm just going to, I've been off of sugar for a while. I'm just going to have the turkey and the greens. And then I just want to see what they tasted like because I made them. And then I tried one, it was warm. And I was like, I think it's better cold. And then I ate some of the cold part. And then I just went to town. And I had a lot of pie. And here's the problem with me. It's not good, okay? It's terrible. But once I go, I'm like, well, let's keep, I already messed up. Let's just make it worthwhile. So I had enough pie that I felt bad about myself, and I didn't feel all that comfortable. And then I got home, and there was roughly 400 boxes of Entenmann stacked on my and I got into the Entenmann's. On Thanksgiving, the time when you're not supposed to be eating that kind of stuff. I already have some opinions on Entenmann's, and they are very well researched. It was real pathetic, and then that's why I was like, I got in the car. I'm like, dude, you got to drive. I'm hungover from Entenmann's, and it was real. Like, and then I saw him. He's like, no way.
Yeah, no way, man. Yeah, I had another beef jerky incident. So it's just one thing leads to another, and
I'm glad that you revealed that. Greg was so proud of all the Entenmann shopping. He was sending Sean and I pictures. You guys probably saw he posted it, and the idea that he dipped into his own stash is
it's pathetic,
unbelievable
man.
to me.
My brother Matt helped me. We went to five different grocery stores in Kirkwood. Had to go into Crestwood, actually. we ran Kirkwood out, and we went over to Crestwood, to the Deerbergs and the Schnooks over there. And I mean, some Entenmann's route salesman is having a good week, man.
yeah.
Like this dude got promoted, man. I think it was $780 worth of Entenmann's. I added, and I'm proud of it, man. And you guys are gonna help me pick a winner here.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's. Should we get to the brand?
I am. Yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah, let's just talk about it, man.
You did a few nights ago, so we might as well. We should say to the people that are here, if you don't know our podcast, what we do is Greg insults Sean and I, and then every week we do a deep dive on a different household brand. So we've done a whole bunch. We've been doing the podcast for like a year, and today's topic, we'll talk about the history and what it means to us, is Entenmann's.
Yeah, I mean household. I don't know.
Yeah, some of them are deeper cuts, but
I mean, Southwest Airlines isn't a household brand.
household as in household name. Everybody know it's a brand that we all know.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I rest my case.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. And you're going to tell us about Entenmann's.
I am, man. I think you're doing really good work on this podcast.
Thanks, buddy. I'm having a great time.
Proud to be associated with you.
Yeah.
The brand is Entenmann's, as Tim, my partner, mentioned. 1898, fella named William Entenmann opens his first bakery in Brooklyn, New York. William was a German-born factory worker. He later, this is pretty crazy, he had a son, William II. William II had rheumatic fever. Is that how I pronounce it? Rheumatic fever. Okay. Anybody medical
like
professional?
lupus?
Buddy, I've been noticing some Tims. You might have it.
Okay.
Seriously, I look past the apnea. I think it's rheumatic fever.
Or lupus.
It could be lupus.
Yeah.
It could be the lupus.
Yeah.
It'll be global by 26. That new lupus.
He had Rufus. So his doctor said, you guys are in the city, you're in Brooklyn, and it would be good for your son to be a little bit out more in the wide open. So they moved to Long Island. They moved the operation to Long Island. This is very cool to me. I didn't know this until I did the research. They moved to a place called Bayshore, Long Island. Now, my dad, who's right over there, grew up in Long Island. I believe it was Oceanside, okay? But his parents, my grandparents, moved to Bayshore, Long Island. So when we went, every couple of summers to visit my relatives, it was in Bayshore, Long Island. So I know that area very, very well. And that's probably where I saw that first Entenmann's white, beautiful box full of pastries. So yeah, they had the plant there. In 1924, William Jr., the guy with Rufus, he inherited the business, and he met Martha at work. Martha was working there, and they married. So it was a workplace romance, and pretty hot and heavy, from what I understand.
Oh, and that's plenty.
And they had 3 sons: Charles, Robert, and William III. Your son is the third, right? TC3?
Yes, that is correct.
Absolutely. And TC1 is here, right?
My dad is here. Yep,
got it.
That is correct.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
So William died in 1951. William II died in 1951, and Martha took over the business with her sons Charles, Robert, and William III. A couple of big things happened. They started the business by just delivering pastries to people's homes in horse and carriage type stuff, and they made a switch, and it was a very risky move because they were starting to do really well with that. They thought, why don't we start going to grocery stores, because that's where all the business is. So they pulled back from the other stuff and they started going to grocery stores. That was, I believe, Martha's call, maybe one of the sons' calls, maybe William's. Okay, and then they were big in bread. They did a lot of bread and rolls, and they got out of that in the early 50s and went more towards pastries. So those were two big moves. Charles seems like kind of the tech guy, that all the technology and the baking stuff. He was the guy behind all of that. Charles, by the way, did not care for dessert. He never ate any Entenmann's, which I think is a little...
that checks out.
So you had Entenmann's at your place for 48 hours and couldn't keep your hands off. He invented the thing and never had any.
That feels like a shot.
It is. Yeah, that's definitely, man.
Yeah, that's just say what you want to say. Yeah, Fat Greg and his pastries wasn't like Charles. Charles is an interesting guy. He donated it. They found out a ton of money to research of cold fusion. Do you guys know what that is?
Love cold fusion. Sean, tell everybody who doesn't know. Just for the people that don't know what cold fusion is, Sean, just a quick, just
fusion.
Just give us 7-10 minutes on it.
I don't know, man. I don't want them all to leave. I think that would be the problem, man.
The only reason
I can't even make up.
Have
a
you ever
dumb
heard
answer.
of it? Have you ever heard of it?
Vaguely, it does vaguely ring a bell.
I remember
but I
it
don't know
because
what
they
is.
talked about it in the movie The Saint with Val Kilmer and Elizabeth Shue. Like somebody was doing cold fusion research. So basically, when there's a this is a tough one.
Sorry, man.
Lufus.
Yeah,
all
well,
been
George
Rufus.
Bush had a problem with. Didn't he have a problem with nuclear? He called it nuclear.
He
So
did.
yeah, me and GW here. Nuclear fusion occurs at high temperatures, which they have the nuclear power plants. I believe there is one over in mid-Missouri. Is it Callaway? It's a giant thing. Have you guys ever seen a nuclear power plant? Nuclear power is coming.
Yeah, I hung around him as a kid. But
No, it's coming. Nuclear power is like coming back. It's that was 3 Mile Island, and there was I believe in Japan there was a horrible incident, but those were like terribly Chernobyl too, I think. But they were terribly misrun, and now it's supposedly very, very safe, and so they have it. But there's this theory, and some people call it crackpot, that you can do cold fusion. You can do that at room temperature without heating it all up to 1 million degrees.
Okay.
And there's a big movement on it. And I think now most people are like, it's like, supposedly there's an experiment that took place and it worked, but nobody's been able to replicate the experiment. But anyways, Charles Entenmann was a big fan of cold fusion.
Is that right?
That was, thought that was a little interesting, right?
oh, that's fair.
So you guys don't seem to care. I'm sticking
They're
by
taking it in. Yeah,
man.
they're spellbound,
they
Greg.
are.
That's
Couple of fun facts about Entenmann's. Frank Sinatra was a big fan. He got a coffee crumb cake delivered every week.
Really?
Yeah, and he lived in Long Island, I think, for a time. Yeah, it's a very.
He's
Long
a-
Island is a big part of my heritage. So I first was aware of Entenmann's when I went up to see my grandparents or stayed with my uncle. And I remember one time, like, we weren't allowed to have that kind of stuff when I was growing up. And we went and stayed with my Aunt Ruth and Uncle Dick, and we stayed at their place, and they just had it, and I ate all of it. And he woke up, my uncle was like, who ate all this stuff? And I was like, I did. And my dad just looked at me, and I knew, like, it wasn't going to be good. Like, yeah. So, are you guys aware of the brand at all? Are you guys, have you guys had involvement with it?
Oh yeah, no, I'm into it, man. I would say it's a top tenner, no problem. You know, I'm really curious when it's going to go head to head with our LD in the background there.
Little Debbie.
Yeah.
You better believe it.
For sure. Exclusively for me, the mini chocolate chip cookies were a big part of my life. But that wasn't like in the house all the time. That was like special occasion. You'd go get that box. It was Chips Ahoy was kind of the daily thing, but definitely like the mini ones. And then the donuts, the chocolate covered and the with the crumbs on top. That's my.
Yeah, we're getting to that.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, we got a couple.
That is my my Entenmann's experience.
Yeah, I mean, I this was interesting. I thought the see-through box here that you see in a lot of pastries. Martha Entenmann invented that.
Really?
Yeah, Martha. They did. It was all like white cardboard boxes for all the donuts and all the pastries. She's the one who's like, maybe we should show them what's inside.
Because even donut shops, a lot of them have the window. So she invented that.
That's the thank you to Martha.
That's great.
Okay, if there you go.
That's right. Yeah, there you go.
If you learn one
you
thing
know.
from this podcast,
She deserves it.
yeah. They started to sell those chocolate chip cookies in 1972, and since they've sold more than 620 million cookies. They started selling the pound cake butter loaf or whatever right when they opened in 1898, and they've been doing it. That is one of the items you guys will try tonight. I think we have sort of like mini snack cake versions of that pound cake loaf. But has anybody tried that?
Who came here hungry?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry, Greg ate half the stuff already.
Yeah, that's why the pile's a little light.
Not proud of myself.
Sinatra. That's great.
The Sinatra thing's
I always
pretty
thought,
cool.
isn't Sinatra a Jersey guy though?
Yeah, you might be right, man.
Yeah.
But he did get delivered. Maybe by the time they'd expanded a little bit outside of Long Island.
yeah.
But yeah, it's very, very East Coast.
Wu-Tang, Long Island.
Wu-Tang Clan is from Long Island.
Yeah, right?
Can we confirm that?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're asking Nick Hesley. Nick's saying yes. He's a buddy of ours.
Guy's a legend.
Nick, can you verify that?
Wu-Tang is from Long Island. And if I'm not mistaken, Nick, they refer to it as Strong Island. Is that correct?
Yes.
Strong Island.
Okay.
Thank you, Nick.
Are we not getting mics working out there?
Yeah.
You got to turn it on, Brando.
Check.
There it goes.
Guys,
You hear me? There's
there
me.
it is.
Yeah, our
yeah,
roving,
Yes,
our
that's
roving
correct.
reporter out there. That's Brando from the Courtney Show on 106.5
There
The
he
Arch.
is. That's what he looks
Thank
like.
you. Let the record show I got a really big applause there. So
Yeah. You did,
Surprising.
buddy. We love you. Brando was a guest on this podcast. Did anybody hear the Green Giant episode?
yeah.
Yep, they
That
sure
was the
did.
only episode that Tim was not on and still getting rave reviews. Yeah. There was some kind of cool commercials back in the day for Entenmann's. It was like, what's your favorite? It would just be like, what's your favorite? And they'd have celebrities say what their favorite was. The one I saw was Yogi Berra, and I think he picked the chocolate chip cookies, and Christy Yamaguchi.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't picture an Entenmann's TV commercial to save my life.
I bet it was airing in the Northeast. Probably in the Northeast in Florida, I bet.
Yeah,
Especially they got Yogi Berra, who's from here, but yeah, I bet you if I had to guess, anybody ever see an Entenmann's commercial by round of applause?
Nick. He was out in Long Island seeing Wu-Tang.
Well, he was with the
and-
Wu-Tang clan. I think Nick was in one of those commercials with you. Now they're in the bakeware, chocolate, and coffee business. I think the chocolate thing failed because I tried to find some. Entenmann's chocolate. They're out of it, but they are in the bakeware and coffee business.
Bakeware meaning like the equipment?
Yeah, stuff like I bake those pies with. Yeah.
Oh.
Like, pie pans or cake pans.
Yeah.
Or, probably you got your loaf pan. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Different stuff
Do
like
I
that.
ever?
You don't bake, do you?
It's been years.
I'm a baker.
I don't bake.
I'm a baker and an eater. Right now they're in the donuts, cakes, pastries, cookies, pies, muffins, and brownie business. This was a quote I thought was interesting. We survived where so many other fine baking houses vanished because we stuck to quality and devised ways to control quality. This is, I believe this is William or Charles said in an interview with the New York Times in 1976. The 2 millionth piece of cake must not only be good, it must be as good as the first. And 2 nights ago, I could verify that. I might have. Well, I'm just saying I had 2 million. So it was the first. I had the first and the 2 millionth, and it was, they were both very good. What do you guys think the number one seller is with Entenmann's?
The chocolate covered donuts.
There it is, baby. This to me,
Yep.
that is the first thing I had, Entenmann's, and this is what Entenmann's is all about for me. Now, I think this crumb donut is sneaky good.
Okay.
It is, I can tell you from a couple nights ago. Whoa!
And they do cakes like Pepperidge Farm, right?
Yes,
The
they
box.
do cakes. Yeah, they're big in the cake business. Yeah. Round of applause. We have some people going around handing out samples. We're going to get to that pretty soon. Joe Lenig. Joe is
Joe.
Longtime friend of Sean and Tim and I's.
Yep, he's a good man. He's
Caitlin
got a big
Kincaid
head.
is here. Give it up for Caitlin.
There's Caitlin.
Caitlin is another friend of ours, and I believe
Friend of the club.
Is Eric Rusler.
Eric's he's our
Eric's
backup
over there
podcast
plating
guy.
the donuts.
He's
Yes.
back of house.
Yeah. Eric, I don't know if you guys, if you
anyone
have,
what?
he's subbed in for Randy a couple of times. Yeah. Randy, you got the sound dialed in. It sounds a lot better now. Are you guys? Does it sound pretty good? Because we're gonna go to you if you. I mean, this podcast doesn't exist without you, buddy.
Thanks, man. I
Believe it,
appreciate.
Yeah. Oh, you.
Well, I mean,
Thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude.
Yeah.
Randy likes it, yeah.
It hadn't liked anything so
Yeah,
far.
he's not. Randy's got his hands full. Worst case scenario, these mics fail. Randy gets up and just plays Stevie Nicks songs with it. I think everybody would be okay with.
I think it's pretty good.
These guys are passing. These guys are passing around some of the Entenmann's. We're gonna do a taste test together. So if you can resist and wait, and we dive in together, that would be best case scenario. If you're hungry, do what you got to do, sir. I see you've already dug in, which is. Oh
Yeah,
boy,
I think
that
we need
looks good.
to just so we know, we need Brie. We need to get 4 of the chocolate and 4 of the butter for each table. You know, everybody gets. They gotta try them all. Okay.
Right. So basically, if you're scoring, you're gonna have 45.
I guess you
snack
could. I
cakes
guess if
tonight.
you want to split one with a knife, yeah, we have a knife if you guys want. But if anybody wants a full donut, just raise your hand. We'll get you that too.
Or 40 of them.
We got you. Yeah. If you want 10 of them, yeah. So I would just say, give them all. Yeah.
Yeah, take them.
No, you cannot just
Oh
grab.
yeah, man. Well, that's right. That's our
Yeah.
display. That's
Yeah.
a very passionate thing.
Yeah, of course, people from the Courtney Show are sitting up front and stealing things from our. That is Courtney Landrum influenced.
I called Courtney on my way here and I said, "Hey, are you coming to the thing tonight?" And you know what she said?
No.
What thing?
Yeah. Yeah. Usually when I show up to do the show, she's like, "Why are you here?"
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
No,
What's that?
my brother, he's on his way to L.A.
Yeah. He turned us down.
Yeah,
leaving.
guys, we're gonna ask you to wait till Brando has a mic till you choose to address us.
All right.
Kind of snippy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. Go ahead, buddy.
who am I? Guys, we're gonna wait till Brando.
Why don't you yell?
This
why don't
sounds just like it, didn't it?
I'll give it a 7.
Guys, we're gonna wait until Brando has the mic.
Why don't you yell at Bree again about everybody getting the exact right
Sorry.
amount of
Also, clap
donuts?
for Bree. Bree's.
That is true. Give it up for
Give
Bree.
it up for Bree.
Part of the Funny Bone staff.
I didn't know Bree was helping out, but she got recruited to help out. She's a part of the Funny Bone staff. Also, a very funny up-and-coming comic. Just getting started in the business, but very, very funny.
You got that
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So the way you break into comedy is usually by handing out donuts. Yep. This was interesting. I thought. Do you guys know who the Moonies are? Sean,
The Moonies, yeah.
you do?
Yeah. Paul.
No.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hold on. Who's
Kyle.
Randy liked it.
Yep. That was a Randy like that.
Randy's back, baby.
Randy's back. I got the first one, too, so put it on the books.
Tim, do you know who the Reverend Sung Young Moon is?
No.
The Moonies. So it was a cult. It was a cult back in the 70s and 80s. This guy, it was a full-on cult, and he had like mass weddings, I think. And there was a rumor that got started that Entenmann's was pushing money to the Reverend Sung Young Moon. Yes, it was.
That's
It was
not
a
good
horror,
for
and
branding.
it's not how he was out of Korea, but this was a massive, massive cult. He had like millions of people getting married and stuff. But they kept trying to quash the rumor and said in 1979, Entenmann sent out 10,000 letters to clergymen and other influential sources pleading its case. Absolutely, unequivocally untrue. Now,
There was no part of it. Gotcha.
I ran into some of this actually when I worked for Procter & Gamble. There was a rumor going around in the 80s and 90s that Procter & Gamble were all devil worshipers. It's true. That was, and it very much damaged our business. And we found out that the rumor was started by anybody?
Somebody who got fired.
Skippy.
Anybody? No. Who said it? No, he's right. It was Amway. Amway started the rumor because what did Amway sell mostly? Soap. Procter & Gamble sold Tide, and it was away, and there was a big lawsuit, and but yeah, that's what happened. But they went to the churches, is how they started to try to take down. And the reason they said is if you look at their logo for Procter & Gamble is a man like in the moon. It's like it's got 13 stars, which was the 13 colonies. Not very devil worshipy, but if you turn his beard a certain way, they said it was like you could see 666 in the curls of the beard, and it's kind of ridiculous. Like but that cost the company probably millions and millions of dollars. So yeah, I found that Entenmann's had to deal with the same thing. So I empathized with them. I did.
I'm sorry. The cult you described, it sounded like they just married a bunch of people at a time. What? I don't understand.
Yeah, no. Can we get to the bottom of this? Like, were they just doing buy one get one weddings, or what do you? I don't.
It's funny. I don't remember a lot. I remember they were a cult. They were called the Moonies, and I remembered that they did have mass weddings. I mean,
that's terrible.
What a cheap date.
I know my crowd. There are people that were definitely alive during this time. Brando, could you go to somebody in the audience that knows a little bit about the Moonies?
I think they moved to Washington or Oregon. The leader had a Rolls Royce, and I think they're still around and a problem out west. But it was a big deal for a long time.
Okay, this guy, you're saying? Okay, hold on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Oregon guy was Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh.
I know that guy.
Yeah.
There's a Netflix documentary about that guy.
Yeah,
right?
so that's not the Moonies. Anybody know anything about the Moonies? Joanne, did you say you knew something about the Moonies? Well, that's you know nothing. Jay Kanzler, guys. I don't know.
No way, podcast
this
attorney.
is our attorney. Our attorney, Jay Kanzler, is here.
This is a real guy. It's a real human.
Whenever there are legal problems with this podcast, and there are many, Jay steps in. Jay, can you tell? And Jay is a member of the clergy.
I am.
Yes.
Yeah. The Moonies were part of the Unification Church.
Okay.
That was their church.
Yeah.
And it was just a regular, well, it wasn't a regular church. They did in the usual sense, but the weddings were to get more members. You marry people in, you get them in. You marry more people, you get them in.
Yep. Nothing more than that.
Nope, that's it.
Are you as disappointed as Jay?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit, Jay.
Now, listen. Now, here's the thing with Jay. He's not going to say anything that can get him in any sort of legal trouble. Like that's a lawyer talking. There's a lot more there.
Guy is slick.
What about Las Vegas? Yeah, this was a little more, believe it or not, maybe creepier than Las Vegas. Like it was a big deal. You guys got to trust me on this. Okay, I think. Do you guys any personal stuff about Entenmann's?
I saw it. So I brought up that we were doing Entenmann's, and somebody was telling me it's a famous Seinfeld episode. Does anybody remember that? So there's a sign. You can correct me if I'm wrong. He seems to be an expert, but my memory of it is what's Julia Louis-Dreyfus's name? Elaine. Peterman has a cake that's like an antique. It's like ancient, and he's going to sell it for a lot of money. She can't help herself. She eats it, and then she has to replace it. And Kramer tells her that Entenmann's has one that's just like it. So she replaces it with an Entenmann's, and then this guy has a cake appraiser come, and he's... He looks at the cake, and Peterman's like, I'm going to make so much money. This is going to be crazy. And he's like, what do you think? And the guy's like, $290. And Peterman's like, $290 million. And he goes, no, $2.90. It's an Entenmann's. And it's this great Seinfeld episode.
That's awesome, man.
They're Seinfeld famous.
Oh, I didn't. That's big. And it makes sense because Seinfeld is from Long Island, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Jerry is from Long Island. Yeah.
I'll buy
$2.90.
it.
Just
Anybody?
a shame it wasn't $1 more.
Yeah. Sean, I think I asked you once before, but any specific involvement with Entenmann's?
No, it wasn't important to me. I got to be honest. Like,
And you're an East Coast guy.
Oh yeah, I'm an East Coast guy. It wasn't a big deal. But yeah, man, those days when I was a kid, a lot of fruit roll-ups. I was into that scene. Seriously. I mean, that's serious. Like, that was a big deal to me. So if that stuff was around, I'd be like, nah, put it on the side, and I would have some sort of like fruit candy.
But
That's what I
do you
was
think it
into.
was also because you did work at a donut shop, so maybe donuts weren't a big deal to you?
Possibly, man. I like where
Or
you're going with
baked
that.
goods?
Yeah. I probably have had about 3 of these in my life, so that's why I'm excited to get involved right now.
Seriously?
Yeah, man.
Really?
I don't recommend that you start. You get enough problems before Entenmann's
Yeah, we know that, man.
enter your life.
Yeah, don't eat these in bed, buddy. Don't do that.
Do you know that from experience?
No, I didn't eat these in bed. If that's what you're
Okay,
getting after.
just making sure.
Didn't. No, I was on a couch.
Give it a shot, man. A lot of leg room.
Not sure I wasn't sitting straight up when I was doing it, but I was. I was on a couch. It was pathetic.
I'm glad you made it in.
Yeah.
As we do the taste test thing, our objective is to identify what we think is the best of the Entenmann's products. Is that
Yes,
correct?
Yes, and then, okay, we have 4 Entenmann's. I want you guys to try them all. Does anybody else not have their donuts?
Who
Okay,
doesn't have
okay.
donuts? Just these guys back there? Okay. We'll get you guys.
Randy wants a donut. Randy needs some. If we could get some donuts up here. So we're going to pick, guys, go ahead and try. We have the cherry pie, the chocolate frosted donut.
break it out, man.
We got water on Tim's phone.
Oh, be careful.
We have the crumb top donut, and we have the pound cake. Give them a whirl. We're going to pick a winner out of that, and then we're going to put that winner up against a Little Debbie Christmas tree cake.
Yeah.
Man, this is tough.
I know they're all good. And just so you guys don't stress about it, the cost of the donuts will just be added to your bill when the waitresses come around.
Yeah, what's fair is fair, Timmy.
All right. I'm ready to talk about them.
Yep, get into it.
All right, so let's the 3 of us will talk about them, and then we're going to go to the crowd and get a audience participation vote. We'll get to the bottom of this. Tim, go through it with you.
Yeah, I mean, let's just go through them one by one. All 4 are really good. None of these are bad in any way. Everything felt fresh to me, fresher than famously we've done like all the other popular snack cakes. These all felt as fresh, if not fresher, than anything we've had in the past. Let's start with the pound cake. You said it. You look at it and you think, okay, this is kind of a spongy, a Twinkie without the cream. What's the point? But it's great, right? It's delivering. It's way better than it has to be.
I think it was that was the surprise one for me. I thought maybe I picked up just a slight hint of an aftertaste at the end of it, but I don't know that.
I'm not getting that, but I will stand by.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Move on.
Cherry pie. I said it. I'm not a huge like baked packaged cherry pie guy at all, but I'm not complaining at all. This is good. It's delivering. It's not changing me into a cherry pie guy by any means, but it's good. Great crust, good filling, a lot of sugar going on. Nothing wrong with it.
Okay. Sean, what are your thoughts?
This is easy breezy. No problem here. All right, so the pie, got to go last place. Look, it's fine. Here's what the pie, it's like the lemon of Starburst. Like, look, you try, some people love you. Then I'd go what is this thing again?
Pound cake.
There you go. Chocolate thing, and then whatever there it is. Crumbs at first for me.
Wow.
I'll take the crumb over the chocolate donut.
So for the record,
That's my
'cause some of that it came out a little bit garbled.
Well, I just talk fast.
I speak Sean. He had the crumb donut number 1. He had the frosted donut number 2.
That's
he
right.
had the pound cake number 3.
There it
he
is.
had the cherry pie number 4. Tim, did you rank them?
I will. This is very difficult.
Take your time because I'll talk for a while.
Please do.
I want to add on to what Tim said about freshness. Now, again, we did the Little Debbie episode, we did the Hostess episode, and we did Tasty Cake episode. Man, just as a brand for just 4 things, this may be the best. I think they're all quality. I think they're all fresh. We thought the brand that I grew up with, actually, Hostess was bottom. It just didn't measure up. And we thought Little Debbie and Tasty Cake were good. But this is great. I think I'm going to say. I hate to do this, but I'm probably right with Sean.
Wow.
Appreciate that, man.
I think it's cherry pie number 4,
But it's not bad. We want to be clear about that.
and it's
not
still
bad.
very good. I loved it. I loved it. I think that then we have pound cake number 3, and then this is where it gets real tough for me, man. I do not know how to call it, but I think I'm going to say chocolate frosted number 2 and the butter top number 1. The butter crumb number. The
Great
crumb
job, Greg.
crumb top. I'm sorry.
That's
crumb
a
top
way to
number 1.
rank them, buddy.
Yeah. Tim, so it's down to you, buddy.
I will also put cherry at the bottom.
That crust on the cherry is pretty outstanding, though, isn't it?
It is. I want to be very clear. You guys were all here witness to this. I have no problem with the cherry pie, but it is the last one.
Okay.
I've done this on the pod before. I want to give extra points to the pound cake for the surprise, right?
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting it. I didn't see it coming, and here I am. It's just very, very impressive. But still the donuts are better. I'll go. Yeah. So I guess pound cake has to be number 3. I'll put chocolate is great and so full of nostalgia. I'm gonna put it at 2, and I'll put crumb top at 1 as well. Are we the same?
We're all the
All
same.
3, man.
We're all the same. Now, if I could get you, if anybody, before we do an audience vote en masse, if there's somebody that has a point they'd make to like, I'm sorry. If I want to be clear, I have a donut in my mouth. So if anybody has a point they'd like to make about one of these or all of them, please.
Yeah. So I like the cherry pie 4, obviously the pound cake 3, but I'm gonna have to go chocolate frosted number 1. And if you buy the variety pack, you get double the chocolate donuts in the variety pack than the other 2 brands.
This is really good information.
So even Entenmann's knows that the chocolate donut is tops.
This is the kind of stuff. Could you tell me your name, sir?
It's Jay.
Jay. This is important information, and this is the kind of stuff that we do on this podcast. There is a variety pack.
Did you know about this?
I saw it. I didn't buy it because we bought so many, But there is a variety pack, and you're saying the variety pack has twice as many chocolate donuts in it as the other donuts.
Yes, I believe it has 8 donuts in the variety pack. You get 4 chocolate donuts, 2 crumbs, and then 2 of the cake donuts.
Okay.
And tell you the truth, the cake donuts never get eaten in the house. Those guys go right in the.
So you're saying I got the right 2?
Right 2, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely, and they're very hard. Like
Tim
was saying, thank you, Tim. It's not bad. The crumb donut isn't bad. It's good. But I think the chocolate is just slightly ahead.
Okay.
Jay, this is really good stuff.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
Jay number 2.
If
It's Jay
anybody
number 2 tonight.
thinks they can be half as useful as Jay, please.
Guy knew his stuff, man.
That guy has had an opinion on everything so far. Brando, you want to talk to the guy who didn't know who the Moonies were?
The chocolate donut goes best with the red wine.
Outstanding.
I'll try it.
I believe that's my Aunt Cecilia.
Yeah.
That's Cecilia. And Cecilia, you're saying, and we need to acknowledge, we're doing this in a bar. We're doing this in a comedy club.
Yeah.
And you think that the pairing
Of the chocolate donut with the red wine.
Okay.
Yeah, that Pinot Noir back there, there's a bang-up job.
Patty, red wine for everybody. And thank you, Cecilia. Thank you. That's excellent stuff. Do we have anybody else, Brando, that we need to talk to? Oh, Uncle Tom. This could go for a while.
I think it's cheating when you use chocolate with a donut because your Hershey is stealing the show. You're really eating the chocolate. You're not really tasting the pound cake.
You know what? I'm completely with them, and I'll stand with them the rest of the show.
I just think it's.
Go ahead. It's not a bad point.
It's a backdoor way of winning by learning narcotics. It's a narcotic way of doing it.
It's a backdoor way of winning. That's my Uncle Tom right there. It is a backdoor way of winning. But the end result is it still tastes better. He's saying they're cheating. You should only have plain donuts.
Right.
And it's
No,
a
I get his point.
desperation move to put chocolate on top of a donut. Man, I got to tell you, Uncle Tom, you might have a point, but the train left the station on frosting 100 years ago.
Does anybody here think apple pie should be higher than number 4? We've all placed
we didn't
it
have
fourth.
apple pie, dummy.
Cherry pie.
Your wife does. Your wife.
You think cherry pie should be higher?
What, you have it as 1? Emma has it as 1. That is definitely country club take right there. Algonquin, fire up the membership papers.
They have a devil's food crumb. It's like the crumb cake, but it's devil's food with the crumb on top.
We're very familiar. Greg
It's
ate
amazing.
all of those.
It's amazing.
Those are gone. So sorry.
I think chocolate donuts should be number 4 for 2 reasons. One,
wow, amazing! This guy's got.
Hear
that
him
take.
out. Hear him
John
out.
Belushi, Saturday Night Live, little chocolate donuts with the cigarette in his hand. I think that was probably an Entenmann's product. And number 2 is like every chocolate donut in the world that you don't buy in the baked goods section is going to be better than a little chocolate donut that you get out of a box.
Wait a minute, say that again.
Like any bakery that sells chocolate donuts, like fresh, like Krispy Kreme, like Long's, like any place, a
Dunkin'?
fresh chocolate donut or yeast donut with chocolate on the top is going to be better than a
I think
donut
I'd
out
rather
of a box.
I think I might rather have both of these donuts definitely over Dunkin' Donuts, and
yeah, over
I would
Dunkin'.
say some donut shops. I think it's a different food group, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't think it's the same food group.
Yeah, it's not the same, but it when you're like, oh, I want a donut as a kid, and you get this and not like a real donut, you're missing out.
I agree with that. As a kid, you want the bakery thing. Yeah, but I agree with you too. It's different. We can find common ground here.
Just pick a side, dude.
I agree with both of you, but they are good.
Do we have
Brando?
somebody here?
The chocolate donuts need to be number 1.
Okay.
Because even though there are a lot of other packaged chocolate donuts, they all taste waxy.
Yes.
And Entenmann's are by far the best. So
Yes, they do taste waxy.
I think that's a very good point. Of the chocolate donuts, Entenmann makes the best one. Can we all get on board for that?
Yes.
Yeah. Of the packaged processed chocolate
let's
donuts.
take a couple more before we do the big vote, because these are really good points.
Oh yeah, just put your hand up and Brando will find you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to go against what she just said. I think chocolate is 4.
Okay.
Even though I in high school I worked in a bakery. and
Okay,
a
we got an insider.
A chocolate Long John was my favorite right out of the oven. So
Yeah.
I love a chocolate Long John, but I think these taste waxy, and maybe I just don't know any others to
Brando,
compare
cut her
to.
off.
Sorry, ma'am.
No, go ahead. Finish up. Let her make her.
But I think I did eat it, but the crumb donut is number one for me. Crumb donut for sure. And
I love this girl.
I grew up eating those, and for sure, crumb donut is number one.
Okay. This guy up here, Brando, he looks like he's got a good point.
I thought I did. The pound cake should be last because it doesn't deliver anything else. It's an ingredient to the others.
No, but for me, I was shocked that it was so. It got extra points for being that good and just being pound cake.
Let me tell you somebody who's going to take exception with that. My Uncle Tom. All right. The pound cake is the only one that's not hiding behind some other garbage, is what he would say. It's the only true competitor here.
So while everybody is giving love to the donuts, as a note on the pound cake, it takes strawberry shortcake to another level.
Yeah.
Oh, so they have a strawberry shortcake product?
No. If I use that butter cake to
Okay.
make strawberry shortcake at home, it's great.
So you don't make your own shortcake?
No, I buy it.
Okay.
You just put like whipped cream and strawberries on it, and then you serve it to people as your own.
Yes,
That
that's
is
how
the
I love
thing.
my children.
Thank you for saying this. This
Yeah.
reminded me, in the history, I found that a lot of wealthy people would bring out Entenmann's and say it was like they made it.
Ma'am, what do you make a year before taxes?
Brando, can we hear from Emma? I want to know why she picks the cherry pie.
I've never had it before.
Okay.
No kidding.
The pastry, the crust was excellent. Like
Yes.
it was really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Emma, what was your ranking for the others?
Cherry pie number one.
Yeah.
And number two is the crumb.
Okay.
And then pound cake and chocolate donut are both in last place for me.
Okay, tied for last.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you're telling me we're comparing chocolate donuts to crumb donuts?
Yes.
Crumbs are the crap at the bottom of the package. Crumbs isn't even a flavor. They were all wonderful. But I'm going to suggest the guy that put the chocolate donuts fourth, waitress, cut him off from alcohol. We all have to drive home, okay?
Outstanding, sir. Outstanding. That's fun. All right, let's do the big vote.
Yeah, let's
okay.
get into it.
Now,
I think we go one by one.
One by one. It's by audience response. Okay?
You're voting for your first place.
And here's the thing, so is that way? We're just gonna do what your best is, right?
I think that's the easiest way
That's
to do it.
the easy way to do it. Okay, so all right, we're gonna go. We're gonna start with the cherry pie. Round of applause.
Yep, it bombed.
If it's your first place.
That's a bomb.
Okay.
That's a bomb.
That's a bomb.
And this guy would know something about that.
You better believe it.
Let's go with the pound cake.
Oh, wait
Wow.
A little juice there.
All right, don't be swayed by one loud girl.
So, it seems to me cherry pie more popular than the pound cake in the room. Then I think.
Yeah, and
I think you're
now
right, Tim.
this is where it gets interesting.
There's where the room splits.
Now listen, if you voted for the other, if you already ran your mouth, you can't. I don't want to hear you on either of these two. Chocolate frosted donut.
Okay.
I'm going to let our attorney call this. He also judges boxing matches. It is, I want to make sure I get the title right. Crumb-topped donut.
I mean, there it is. There it is.
Is that clear, or do we do a playoff?
Dude, it's a no-brainer. No way.
Jay?
It's the crumbs all day.
Jay, you want to call it?
It's the crumb all day.
Say it again. It's the crumb. The crumb wins. The crumb wins.
There it is, man. The other three, throw them out.
All right, guys. Now, here we go. It's the crumb. Remember what that tasted like. Bring out the Little Debbie. We're going finals here. This is
Yeah.
the finals. This is the finals. Little Debbie versus Crumb Top Donut. This is for the grand championship. So please take it seriously.
Well, here's what I'm going to say. I'm hearing the shouts. I'm hearing the things people say. Little Debbie's waxy, all the same things. If you're like me and you hadn't had those products in a long time, go in with a completely clear mind. A lot of things have changed. Sometimes your taste buds change. Sometimes these ingredients change. Go into it like you've never had it before, and let's compare these two things. Can we do that, consumers, fans?
Yeah.
Go into it with an open mind. And
All right, so let's go to the three of us. Tim, what do you think? Little Debbie or Crumb Top?
I will say that I feel better about myself eating the Crumb Top. Something about the Little Debbie's like it's just
sinister.
Sinister is a good word. But it's really, really good.
It's so good.
I'm
It's
gonna go
sweet.
I could eat more Crumb Tops than I could Christmas trees for sure. Overall, I don't know. I'm gonna go Crumb Top.
Okay, Sean.
Yeah, I'm out, man. No way. I'll do a tree on the 4th of July. I don't care, man. I'll save this box and I will celebrate the 4th with that tree.
I think that's what the kids call standing on business.
Oh, man, sorry about that, man.
Man, I got to tell this is closer than I thought it would be.
Sure.
I'm going to call it Crumb Top. It's awful close, though. It's awful. It was closer than I thought. It's a very, very, I mean, this is a different product than these four things, right? I'm not sure. There might be some chemicals in this one. There might be some artificial flavors in this Little Debbie Christmas tree. I got to get to the bottom of it, but I think there might be something going on there. So let's do it. Who's in favor of Crumb Top? Who is in favor of Little Debbie Christmas tree?
I'm sensing.
Greg, that's the Crumb Top.
Jay Kanzler, you want to call this?
It's the Crumb Top.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Jay's right.
Jay, I think you're right. Now, Jay, were you picking up that there was a couple of people to stage right trying to influence the vote by being louder and longer?
Yeah, and we weed them out.
Yeah.
Take the high, the low, and then we average the middle.
Yeah, this is why, Jay,
Guy's
he
a
judges
podcast.
boxing matches. He's just, okay? He's fair. Not when he's a lawyer, but he's fair. As a clergyman and as a boxing judge, he is fair, okay? Jay, thank you. There you guys have it. The winner, Crumb Top, right
That's
there. Just tying up a couple of little housekeeping things. They did sell the business to a company. It was actually a pharmaceutical company called Warner Lambert, I think in the late 70s. And then the family went into the wine business, actually. Yeah, and it's changed hands several times. We try not to get into too much on the podcast. It gets a little tedious, but it is now owned by a company called Bimbo. It is Bimbo Bakeries. Are you familiar? Bimbo does a lot of the Hispanic snacks and a lot of other stuff too. But yeah, if you look at some of you go in the, you see those Hispanic cakes and Bimbo's into that. But they're big. They're big. Okay, you guys, that was awesome. I think normally what we do on the podcast is we reread comments from YouTube and also from Apple or iTunes, Apple Podcasts, and some people email Sean. We read those. We thought it might be fun if we took some comments directly from you guys today.
Sure.
If you have a question or a comment for the three of us, raise your hand. Brando will come around to you. This guy's right on it.
Tim, Sean, I think y'all missed your opportunity to mention something about the Otis hat that he's wearing.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up, my
Tell
friend. 'Cause
us Tell us your name. Let's get in the habit of that too.
My name is Paul.
Hey, Paul. Thanks for being
Thanks,
here.
Paul. So I'm wearing an Otis hat. We did an episode on Otis elevators. Sean is a big Otis elevator fan. Sean somehow gets all kinds of free stuff from Otis. Sean's out there making deals all the time on behalf of the podcast that Tim and I know nothing about. And it concerns us, okay? And he promised, he has a hat similar to this. His is blue, I think, and I really liked it. I was like, can you give me one of those? And he said, yeah. He couldn't get it. So Randy, my man Randy Cash, came through, reached out to Otis. We had to buy them, but Tim and I have a couple of these. Yeah, thank you for saying that. Yeah. Excellent question. Excellent
hands up.
Hands up if you got anything you want to say.
And also, we should share this. Best questions, comments, etc. will be rewarded. We have a few grand prizes. We're not going to tell you what those are, but if you really blow our minds with something, we've got some special stuff for you. So
and some of the comments from the pastries are included in that contest.
All right, here's Dan.
Sean, I just was curious how the crumb top donut held up to the maple Krispy Kreme.
God, now you talk about a great question.
I don't know if I.
You talk about a great question.
Dude, I will never turn my back on that maple Krispy to anything. That is the most superior thing in the history. I'll tell you what. I'd throw it all in the trash right now for a half a bite of the maple from Krispy Kreme. The maple glazed Krispy Kreme. Is that what it's called? I don't remember, man. You're the guy who does all the interviews.
The words?
Yeah. But no, that's great questions, man.
Great
the
question.
maple one is the greatest thing I've ever had.
Okay, we've got a question up front here.
Hi, my name is Jake, and
Jake.
I just had a question for Sean. If he was able to keep the sunglasses from last week from Chris's brother.
You know, that's
Randy liked it.
Randy did like it. It's a great question, man. No dice. It did not happen at all. I was really bummed out.
Trust me, buddy. Those are yours.
You think so, Greg?
Yeah, I'm going to get those for you. Tim's selfish.
I know.
Hi, it's
Tim,
Laurie.
you want to just give them to me?
No.
All right.
I have a silly question. How many people, after hearing the Otis episode, got in an elevator and looked for the name Otis in the elevator?
Yeah, I sure do.
I did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. People are very passionate about elevators.
Yeah, you guys.
Now.
Yeah.
It's changed the way you ride. It's changed the way you ride. Let's be honest.
Hi, my name is Melanie, and I just want to say I thoroughly enjoy your guys' show. I listen to it every week.
We love you, Melanie. Thank you very
Melanie.
much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
That's really nice of you, Melanie.
You're gonna get yourself a grand
Because
prize.
at the end of the day,
Melanie.
we're just ultra crepitarians.
There we go.
There it is, man. I said it right. It fits.
If you guys are not familiar,
If you're not familiar.
Sean does a word of the week. Sean, what is the
I'm
word?
very proud of that one. The word is, this is real. Ultra crepidarian. I think I said crepitarian, but it's like 36 letters, man. So I was one off.
What does it mean?
It is basically a person who express things on matters they know nothing about, to some degree. Somewhat. No, I was saying it.
Bingo.
I was making that was the joke of it, man. I mean, we're not like pro Otis elevator people.
No, I know, but do you realize when that you do that quite often?
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean?
You said it was somebody that is very passionate about something they know nothing about. You
no,
realize
like you kind of know a little about, but maybe not like as much as a professional. I'm telling you, if Randy was here with the computer, he'd be able to back me up in this.
He still doesn't get it.
Ultra crepidarian? That's great.
Yeah, it's a real thing, and I'm proud I said it tonight.
I'm proud of you. I am too. Give it up for Sean on the word of the week.
Yeah. Word of the week.
Brando, do we have a question out there?
This is Julie from Wisconsin. Julie Kulp, as you remember my name being brought up a lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I would like to know
Julie, you're a
if-
frequent contributor.
I am.
Yeah.
I would like to know if Sean would take one last stab at wishing my husband a happy birthday.
Yeah. It was
first you wished me a happy birthday, and then I
Right,
said
that
his
sounds about
name
right.
is Jesse. It was for him, and then you called him Frank because we're from Franksville.
That's right.
So
This all
Jesse,
checks, guys. Yeah.
Jesse is here from Franksville, Wisconsin tonight, and we would want to give it another stab.
Buddy, we're gonna do it. It's a happy, authentic birthday for you just tonight, right now in the live. I'm very proud to say it, buddy. Does that count?
No, you got to say his name.
Thank you
Happy
very much.
birthday.
What?
Who's
Say his name.
Jesse.
There you go.
Yeah, I thought I said Jesse. Oh. Okay. I talk fast. I don't know what you want from me.
Happy
I probably
birthday,
couldn't-
Jesse.
I couldn't hear it.
Sorry about Sean.
Yeah, I'm sorry about me too.
Mike from here. If you have not gotten your fill of Entenmann's tonight, the Seinfeld episode is the Frogger episode. I think it's kind of more known for the whole Frogger thing, but season 9. So go home, enjoy some Entenmann's and some Seinfeld.
The
Thanks,
Frogger
Mike.
episode.
The Frogger
cool.
episode. I appreciate that.
Oh,
That's
nice.
awesome. Outstanding, buddy. Okay, do we have a question up here? Yes. Wait for Brando. Brando, we got one in the back, and then we'll bring it up here.
What's your favorite? My name is Austin Bounty. What's your favorite podcast?
My favorite podcast ever.
Episode.
Of ours?
Episode.
Yeah.
Episode. Wow. Man.
Probably Creed Aventus. That's Greg's favorite. That's not mine.
A lot of people talk about that Green Giant one, I know.
Not
I
mine.
did like that one a lot. I can't put my finger on why.
Mine was Old Spice.
I don't think I was on that one.
Mine was Old Spice.
Man, do you have a favorite, Sean?
I mean, Otis was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
I did have a good time with that one.
Otis was good. I think that episode we did on Trader Joe's with Dusty was really good too. I thought that was a great one. And then I thought the Hostess episode with Tim McKernan was really, really good. I thought that was a great episode. So I enjoy parts of all of them. We are very grateful that you guys listen. We're just starting to find our stride. And we really, really appreciate it. Let's do maybe 2 more comments. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dan from here as well. I was wondering if Bimbo's going to get their own showdown, if you're going to let them, have their day, try all their snack
Bimbo.
cakes.
Yeah. Are we going to do a Bimbo snack cake episode?
Correct.
You bet, buddy. You bet. Yeah. You bet. There will not be any snack cake. I believe there's one called Duchess too that we're going to go to. Yeah. So, yeah, you will. If it's a snack cake, we're going to do that brand. We need to space them out a little bit because this is not good.
Joanne.
Hi, Joanne.
Hey, Greg. This is for you, actually.
Okay.
Okay. It's between Tim and Sean.
Don't care for either of them.
Which one of them drives you craziest?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's Sean.
It's just because we've known each other longer.
I love him a lot, though, man. I love him. If that doesn't come through, I love this guy. He's my buddy. Tim's okay. No, I love these guys. They're awesome. Yeah, Sean gets to me. Yeah, it just in a way that most people cannot.
Appreciate that, man.
All right, now here's what I think we're going to do next. We're giving away some prizes. Before we do that, we need to consult our lawyer. Jay, do you want to come up here a second? Sorry, Jay, can you come up for a second?
Jay
Yeah, this is Jake Hansler. Give it up for Jake Hansler,
All
our
right,
lawyer.
Jay, buddy. Grab this seat. Jay. Whoa. Oh, man. That's...
Come see me, Tim, about a harassment suit.
Jay, you have the floor.
All right. You guys are getting big. Yeah. You have lots of money. And you need to protect yourself. You're about to give away all this good stuff, so I put together some waivers, all right? Whereas the parties of the first part plan to give out a lot of free stuff, and whereas the parties of the second part want the free stuff, therefore, in consideration of all this good free stuff, the parties of the second part you folks, agree not to sue, seek damages, complain, stalk, disparage the good name of Nate Bargatze and Bargatze Entertainment. Yeah. But good luck. Good luck trying to sue Nate and his company, right?
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
They've got real company, real lawyers, real good lawyers.
Jay, nobody's as good as you, buddy.
Yeah, well,
nobody's as good as you.
Oh, there's a little more.
Okay.
Yeah. You agree to not come after Greg Warren and his family or his millions, which goes without saying, right? I mean, Greg is the nicest guy in comedy, right? All-American wrestler, okay? He's giving you all this free stuff. Don't be ungrateful.
Say that to him.
Yeah, we'll get to him. You agree to indemnify and hold harmless Tim Convey and all the members of Ludo, even the bass player. Now, Sean. You see, I was going to add Sean in, but why bother, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have represented Sean.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
Yeah. And even if you win, you will collect nothing. It is drilling a dry hole.
Very true.
Yeah. But here's what we are going to do for Sean. If you buy one of those salmon T-shirts.
Oh, God.
Right, Sean's going to give you one of these. It is a full pardon from Sean O'Brien, all right? And it's official. It's got that seal right down there, and it's signed by him just like the ones you get in Washington, all right?
Outstanding, Jay.
Wherefore, habeas corpus, all rights reserved. Your results may vary, patent pending. You can't handle the truth, et cetera, et cetera.
Thank you,
et
Jay
cetera.
Kanzler. Thank you very much, Jay.
Sign this 30th day of November 2026. There you go.
Thanks,
so
buddy.
We'll have those in the hallway for everyone to sign.
Yeah. I love you, Jay.
Love you, man.
And we have W-9s that everybody
I understand.
signed to.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, got that. Before we, let's do this first. There is a playing card that everybody should have received when they came in. There are 3 sort of groups of prizes. If you got a spade, you are going to get one of the GIF prizes. If you got a diamond, you're going to get one of the Cheesecake Factory prizes. Now, listen, I'll tell you a little about those prizes. Jif, it's some product. There's also a couple of Jif thermoses. There's a Smucker's Uncrustable tote bag. There's a Smucker's, what else do we got? We got Smucker's socks, exactly. There's some socks, some Jif socks. The Cheesecake Factory, there are tote bags, very nice tote bags, and $50 gift cards. So that's from our friends at the Cheesecake Factory, from our friends at Jif. Now, if you didn't get a spade or a diamond, if you got anything else, there is sort of a catch-all table. There's a lot of good stuff there. We have a lot of cool stuff from Rubbermaid. We have some Tabasco. Tim, what else do we have? Sunglasses.
Sunglasses, not Ray-Bans, but the cheap ones that we use to decorate the set for the Ray-Ban episode.
Beef jerky. There's beef jerky. They are Dad's cookies. My neighbor, Glenn, gave me those Dad's cookies. He's a fan of the podcast. They got about 5 more days on them, I think. He gave them to me a while. It said best used by December 5th. So my brother ate several this week, and he loved them. So they're Dad's cookies. They're awesome. Do we have anything else? We all kinds of
Did
stuff.
you say spatulas already?
There are spatulas from Rubbermaid. There is a couple of trash cans from Rubbermaid. There is a duster from Rubbermaid. There's a lot of good stuff over there. So you just go see Caitlin. Caitlin, wave your hand. After the show, she'll be out in the lobby, and she'll take care of you guys. Just be patient with her. You guys, that's the thing. Now, we have 3 sort of special prizes that we wanted to give out. The first is Sean O'Brien.
I'm so excited.
Has a sample of Creed Aventus cologne.
This is the real thing. This is a 2021 batch. It's 7 milliliters. It retails for about $90 for 7 milliliters, which is not a ton.
Yeah.
Or you could sit on it for about 5 years, and it'll probably be worth about $300. Maybe more.
Just
I
to be
swear
clear,
if I'm
Sean-
not dead, you can give it to me, and I will give you the money that you would profit on it. That's the investment of it.
Yeah.
So all I ask is that hopefully you're somewhat into fragrances, because this I am addicted to. Greg hates it, so
I do.
He's mad that he's sitting next to it right now. in
Yeah,
fact, actually, so.
he put on 14 milliliters tonight.
6. I put in 6 milliliters.
Who
So,
do you
yeah.
want to give it to?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, is there anyone in there that's a fragrance guy? What? What'd I do?
You can't just ask who
Well, you
wants
you
it.
just go, who do you want to give it to?
He wants you to reward someone that
Someone
that
that
has
did
been
a
part-
comment
yeah.
or somebody that said something that really struck you.
I'd probably go, okay, you know what?
The guy that you messed up his
Yep. Why couldn't Jesse?
Wait a minute.
No, go ahead, Jay. Yeah, got it. That's it. I'm giving it to Jesse, Wisconsin. How's that one?
Yeah, Jesse, Wisconsin. You got it, buddy. Come on up.
Come on up, buddy. You'll smell terrific.
If you hate it, we can get it to somebody else. Now, I'm going to give away the trash can. Is that okay?
Great, of course. Yeah.
I am going to give it away to my man Jay that led off all the comments and had beautiful insight into the variety box of Entenmann's. Jay, that is your trash can right there from Rubbermaid. Take that home. That's yours, buddy.
And then final grand prize is we did an episode on Diet Coke with Nikki Glazer.
Anybody hear it?
And so we have a case of Diet Coke signed 4 times by Nikki Glazer. And he sat in a room with us all day, and she kept asking if she could have one. And I'm like, no, it's a prize. So if you're into Diet Coke or Nikki Glazer, this is your last grand prize. Easy, easy, easy. Yeah. Pardon me? You tell me. I did, but yeah. My guy with the Nateland hat and the Mizzou shirt representing and asking a great question about our Otis hats because he wanted justice for Greg and I.
Yeah.
The
That's
Nikki
yours,
case
buddy.
is for you.
Yeah, give it to him. Outstanding. So I want to say a few things, and if do we have any other business?
No.
We gotta
I mean, for
tackle more.
podcast listeners, go see Greg and I in Columbus, Ohio next weekend. And then the weekend after that, St. Louis, Punk Rock Christmas is at the pageant. And then just while we're here in St. Louis, my weekend headlining here at the Westport Funny Bone, the greatest club in all of the United States, is February 19th through 21st. So get those now. Every week, every day. And listen to the Courtney Show.
Nick,
This is getting
for the record,
controversial.
one of our crowd members here thinks that Tim got fired from the radio. Okay. I want to say thank you to you guys. This is our first live podcast we've ever done. So we're actually going to get to do this kind of thing and some pretty cool things. We're going to do it at the Nashville Comedy Festival. And then we're also going to do it at the Moon Tower Comedy Festival in Austin, Texas, which is one of the best comedy festivals there is. And we may be doing it. We're doing it on Nate's cruise, on the Nateland cruise. So we wanted to see what it felt like, and we wanted to do it in front of our friends and our family in our home club. But you guys, thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. If you would like to listen to the podcast and you do not, come see Sean or Tim or I. We will. There's magnets out there for everybody. Take a magnet. There's prizes. Tim has a T-shirt that he's selling out there.
Go ahead. Keep talking.
Well, I just need to warn you. It's a really nice looking T-shirt. It's Tim handles the merch for the consumers. This guy's wearing one. Model that, sir. Stand up if you would. There you go. It's a beautiful T-shirt. Now. I do need to mention that you can't put these in the dryer. They have to be air dried because of some, some color scheme or something.
T-shirts out there for $20. You can't put them in the dryer because it's to get all of the many colors that are in the Incredible Consumers logo. They had to do some special thing, and when we got them, they had stickers on them. Every single shirt that said you cannot put them in the dryer. So we're trying to get through the ones that you cannot dry. So these are out there. Just they're $20, all different sizes. Come get it. Come get a Consumers T-shirt.
Tim did merch for a rock and roll rock star band. He was the merch guy. He was a big deal with merch. I was like, he can handle this. Let him do the shirts. You can't put them in the dryer. Make sure you come say hi. Love all you guys. Thank you so much for being here. We are the Consumers. You have been consumed.
Thank you.